What if I told you that you can manifest money while you sleep? That there's a secret method used by millionaires for decades based on Neville Goddard's teachings that allows you to program your subconscious mind to attract financial abundance during the most powerful hours of your day. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to reveal the SATS method, a revolutionary technique that has transformed the lives of thousands of people around the world, including entrepreneurs who went from bankruptcy to building million-dollar empires. Attention! This video can completely change your relationship with money forever, but be careful. This information is so powerful that you'll never be able to sleep the same way again. Stay until the end, because I'm going to reveal the fatal mistake that 99% of people make when trying to apply this technique. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money effortlessly while others struggle their entire lives? Why certain people have million-dollar ideas during sleep, while others always wake up worried about bills? The answer lies in subconscious programming. And today, you're going to discover how to do this in the most efficient way possible, while you sleep. But first, answer me in the comments. How many hours do you sleep per night? Because these could be the most valuable hours of your life if you know how to use them. I am Ed. And for 11 years, I have been studying and applying the laws of financial manifestation. I've already helped thousands of people transform their relationship with money. And today, I'm going to share one of the most powerful and secret techniques I know. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, because every week I bring exclusive content about financial manifestation that you won't find anywhere else. The SATS method was developed by Neville Goddard, one of the greatest manifestation masters of the 20th century. For those who don't know, Neville was a mystic and teacher who lived from 1905 to 1972, and his teachings influenced generations of financially successful people. SATS stands for State Akin to Sleep. According to Neville Goddard, in his classic lectures from the 40s and 50s, this is the most powerful moment to impregnate your subconscious mind with what you desire to manifest. But here's what most people don't know. Neville didn't invent this technique out of nowhere. He deeply studied biblical texts and discovered that many of the manifestations described in the Bible happened through dreams and visions during sleep. He realized there's a scientific pattern behind these miracles. And why does it work? When you're in this state between waking and sleeping, your brain waves slow down to the theta level, exactly the frequency where your subconscious mind becomes most receptive to new programming. It's like having direct access to the central computer of your reality. Modern science proves this. Neuroscience studies show that during the theta state, our brain becomes up to 200% more receptive to suggestions and programming. It's literally the moment when you have mental reprogramming superpowers. Now I'm going to reveal the secret that few know and that will blow your mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between vivid imagination and reality. When you apply SATS correctly, you literally trick your brain into believing you already possess the financial abundance you desire. But how is this possible? Your brain has something called neuroplasticity, the ability to form new neural connections based on repeated experiences. When you consistently visualize in the SATS state, you're creating the same neural connections you would have if you actually had that abundance. Here's an impressive fact that will shock you. Studies with Olympic athletes showed that mental visualization can improve physical performance by up to 23%. If it works for muscles, imagine the power to manifest money. The neurological process is fascinating. When you enter the SATS state, your prefrontal cortex, responsible for logic and skepticism, decreases its activity. Simultaneously, your limbic system, responsible for emotions and memories, becomes hyperstimulated. This combination creates the perfect environment for your subconscious mind to accept new truths about your financial reality. Neville Goddard intuited this decades before science proved it. He said that imagination is the only creative power, and that assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the key to manifesting anything. Now we know he was describing a real neurological process. Listen carefully because this is crucial. Every night you go to sleep without applying this technique is a lost opportunity to program your mind for abundance. While you sleep randomly, other people are using these 8 hours to literally transform their financial reality. I'll give you a real example. I know an entrepreneur who was bankrupt with debts of over $100,000. He started applying the SATS method religiously every night. In less than 6 months, a business idea came during a dream. He applied it, and today he earns over $400,000 per year. Coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences when it comes to manifestation. Here's the real urgency. Your subconscious is being programmed now, whether you want it or not. If you don't take conscious control of this programming, it happens randomly, usually reflecting your worries, fears, and limiting patterns about money. The window of opportunity is every night, but most people completely waste this moment. They go to sleep watching Netflix, scrolling their phones, or thinking about the day's problems. It's like having free access to the world's most powerful mental reprogramming software and using it only to watch cat videos. Neville Goddard always emphasized that time is the only element necessary for manifestation. But time applied correctly. There's no point waiting 10 years to start applying what you're going to learn today. The uncomfortable truth that nobody tells you is this: your subconscious mind is being programmed every moment, and if you don't take conscious control of this programming, it reflects your worst fears and financial limitations. How many times have you gone to sleep thinking about bills, debts, or lack of money? Without realizing it, you were applying the SATS method in reverse. You were programming your subconscious mind for more scarcity, more worry, more financial limitation. That's why some people always live with the same money problems, decade after decade. They're unconsciously manifesting through the same neurological principles they could use to create abundance, but in the opposite direction. I'll show you how this works in practice. Every time you go to sleep worried about money, your brain enters the theta state, the same state as SATS, and programs your subconscious mind with scarcity. The next day, you unconsciously make decisions that confirm this programming. You avoid opportunities, accept low salaries, are afraid to invest. It's a devastating, vicious cycle. And the worst part, the more time passes, the stronger this negative programming becomes. It's like a mental virus that replicates itself. Here's what makes me angry. Millions of people could be using exactly the same time and mental energy to program abundance. But nobody teaches this in schools. Nobody talks about it in the media. They want to keep you financially limited because prosperous people are harder to control. If you don't act now, in a year you'll be in exactly the same financial situation or worse. In 5 years, you'll look back and regret having wasted thousands of hours of sleep that could have completely transformed your life. Now imagine this. You wake up and discover you've received an unexpected transfer. You look at your bank account and see numbers that were once just distant dreams. Imagine the feeling of absolute financial security, of being able to help your family without worry, of realizing all your projects without money limitations. Imagine never having to choose between paying a bill or buying something you want. Imagine the freedom to travel when you want, live where you want, work only with what gives you pleasure, because money is no longer a problem. This isn't fantasy. It's exactly what happened to thousands of people who correctly applied Neville Goddard's teachings. The SATS method is like having VIP access to the universe's manifestation department, working 24 hours a day in your favor. I'll share more real examples. A channel follower applied SATS to manifest $10,000 in 3 months. The money came through an unexpected inheritance she didn't even know existed. Another follower manifested selling his house for double the market value. exactly as he visualized every night. A businesswoman used SATS to manifest investors for her business. In 2 months, 3 interested investors appeared, even though she wasn't actively looking. Money literally found her. When you master this technique, every night of sleep becomes an intensive mental reprogramming session for prosperity. It's literally like having a millionaire manifestation coach working on your subconscious while you rest. Imagine waking up every morning with million-dollar ideas, opportunities appearing out of nowhere, people offering you lucrative deals. Imagine your financial intuition so tuned that you always make the right decisions with money. This is the reality of people who apply the SATS method correctly. They don't fight against lack of money. They dance with abundance because they programmed their subconscious mind to be a financial magnet. Now, I'm going to teach you exactly how to apply the SATS method to manifest money. Pay close attention because I'm going to reveal the details that make all the difference. Step 1. Complete preparation. First, you need to create the ideal environment. Turn off all electronic devices at least 30 minutes before sleeping. Blue light interferes with melatonin production and disrupts the theta state. Wear comfortable clothes. Keep the room at ideal temperature between 64 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and if possible, use an aromatic pillow with lavender. Lie down comfortably and start consciously relaxing each muscle in your body. Start with your feet, go up through your legs, hips, abdomen, chest, arms, neck, and face. Breathe deeply. 4 seconds inhaling, 4 seconds holding, 4 seconds exhaling. Do this at least 10 times until you feel completely loose. Step 2. Entering the SATS state. Here's the secret few people know. You should not be fully awake nor fully asleep. It's that specific moment where you know you're almost sleeping, but still have control of your thoughts. It feels like when you're dozing on the couch, watching TV. If you fall asleep too quickly, it means you were too tired. Try applying the technique a little earlier. If you stay too awake, it means you're anxious or worried. Do more relaxing breaths. The ideal state is when you feel your body heavy and relaxed, but your mind is still lucid. Some people feel a slight vibration or tingling. This is normal and indicates you're entering the theta state. Step 3. Creating your perfect scene. Now comes the most important part. You must create a specific mental scene that implies you already have the desired money. Don't visualize the process of receiving money. Visualize already having received it. Examples of powerful scenes: you looking at your bank account on your phone and seeing the desired amount, someone congratulating you on your financial prosperity, you paying cash for something expensive you always wanted, you telling someone dear about your financial abundance, you signing $1 million contract, you entering the dream house you just bought. The scene must be in first person, as if you were living through your own eyes. It must be specific, with sensory details. What you see, hear, feel, smell. The more real, the better. Step 4. The secret of feeling. This is the part where 99% of people fail. You need to feel that it's absolutely real. According to Neville Goddard in his classic teachings, feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret of manifestation. It's not enough to visualize mechanically. You need to assume the genuine feeling of already possessing that abundance. How would you feel if you really had that money now? Relief, gratitude, excitement, security, freedom. Dive into that feeling with your whole being. Let it take over your body, your breathing, your heart. You must feel like you're a person who already has that financial abundance. Step 5. Repetition until sleep. Continue repeating that scene with the corresponding feeling until you fall asleep naturally. Don't force it, let it flow. If your mind gets distracted with other thoughts, gently bring it back to your abundance scene. Some nights you'll be able to maintain focus easily, others will be harder. This is normal. The important thing is persistence. Neville Goddard always emphasize that persistence in application is fundamental for the technique to work. Always use the same scene for at least 30 days. This strengthens the programming. If you have a specific financial goal, create a scene that implies having achieved exactly that goal. Keep a dream journal. Sometimes manifestations appear first in dreams before materializing. Practice during daytime naps too. It works the same way. If you wake up during the night, take advantage to do an extra SATS session. The key is persistence and absolute faith in the process. Do this religiously every night for at least 30 days. Many people see results in a week, others take a few months. Each subconscious mind has its unique processing time. Now I'm going to reveal the fatal errors that destroy results and that 99% of people make. Error 1. Visualizing the process instead of the result. Never visualize yourself receiving money. Always visualize having already received it. Error 2. Applying only when you remember. The technique only works with absolute consistency. 5 minutes every night is better than 1 hour once a week. Error 3. Doubting during the day. If you apply SATS at night, but spend the day doubting, you're sabotaging the process. Maintain faith in the method. Error 4. Constantly changing scenes. Choose a specific scene and use it for at least 30 days. Constant changes confuse the subconscious. Error 5. Forcing too much. The SATS state should be relaxed and natural. If you're trying too hard, you're not in the right state. You just discovered one of the most powerful secrets of financial manifestation that exists on the planet. Neville Goddard's SATS method isn't abstract theory. It's a practical and scientifically based tool that can transform your financial reality definitively and permanently. Think about it. You already spend 8 hours a day sleeping. Why not use that time to program your mind for abundance instead of letting it randomly process your worries and limitations? Each night is a new opportunity to plant the seeds of prosperity in your subconscious. Each dawn can be the beginning of a new financial reality. You have in your hands a technique that has already transformed the lives of thousands of people around the world. But here's the raw truth. Information without action is just entertainment. You can watch 1,000 videos about manifestation, but if you don't consistently apply what you learned, nothing will change in your financial life. The question that won't go away is, will you be another person who watches, likes, and forgets? Or will you be someone who takes this information and transforms it into real results? Don't let this opportunity pass. Start today. Tonight, when you go to sleep, apply exactly what you learned here. Create your abundance scene, feel its reality, and allow your subconscious to be programmed for prosperity. If this video opened your eyes to the infinite possibilities of conscious manifestation, leave your like so more people can discover this powerful technique. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell because every week I bring exclusive techniques like this to completely transform your financial life. In the comments, tell me 3 things. 1. What was your biggest discovery about the SATS method? 2. What specific amount are you going to start manifesting from today? 3. What scene will you use on your first night of application? Your journey to financial abundance doesn't start tomorrow, doesn't start next week. It starts today, tonight, when you close your eyes and take control of your subconscious. Always remember, your mind is the most fertile ground in the universe for planting the seeds of prosperity. Use it consciously, use it in your favor, and prepare to harvest a crop of abundance that will surprise even yourself. Until the next video, and may your dreams literally be the laboratory of your future fortune.